You're now listening to a clip from the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
All right, whatever. This isn't gonna get settled here, but
about the team.
I think this is it for NFL, NBA. We're gonna jump into maybe like a little bit of more boxing and MMA. But one thing that I do want to ask y'all: Roy Jones versus Tyson in a month. I think maybe we should talk about that.
Man, you got the GOAT again. You feel me? Like, if you're talking about the knockout king,
Who's the GOAT?
the knockout king,
Mike
Tyson
Tyson
is the GOAT.
Oh, this is great because I have a totally different opinion on this shit.
if you talk about the knockout king, the GOAT,
Hell no.
to knock your ass out, I'm going with Tyson all day.
Tyson
now,
only had a run. Like Tyson to me is like equivalent to Michael Vick. Like
what the fuck are you saying?
he had a run. He had a run.
To his face.
He had a run, right, where he was undoubtedly the best player to ever play this game. Michael Vick.
Bitch lied.
Michael Vick. To this day, he was the original Madden cheat code. Like, playing with Vick is still to this day not like playing with any other player.
He's the only one that got Mike Tyson punch
Vick.
out. What are you saying? The knockout king.
Okay, he's the knockout king, but for how long until his ass got knocked out? Like every other fucking boxer.
This nigga was
fucking boxer, and
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna
every
agree.
great boxer has a run.
Did you know he was on depressants?
Yeah,
on
but he
depressants
also had a run too. So I think actually you gonna go with Tyson. I'm going with Roy Jones.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like Roy Jones,
old ass going.
as long as he avoids the big knockout punch, which is what you do with Tyson, as long as you avoid the big knockout punch.
Tyson knocked you out with punches to the gut too. You know that, right? It was not just to the head. Like, what are you saying?
If he could do that, I feel like Roy Jones is faster. Roy Jones has been faster, and it's all about being fast.
So why he wanted
if
to
you're
pull out
that
the fight?
old. You know,
Why he wanted to pull
like
out the fight?
if I'm going to judge two grandpas about the fight, it's all about who's the fastest. And to me, I feel like Roy Jones is gonna be faster.
Did you
than
not
Mike
see
Tyson.
Tyson's workout? Wait.
The fuck what? Like
motherfuckers that's
you could
still
just,
boxing right now.
You could just see that in any video and be like,
Look,
oh, like he's doing that for a few
motherfuckers
seconds.
that's seeing
like,
him.
Let's see you do it for 12 rounds.
Okay,
Let's see you do it for 10 rounds.
Just go back to
you
what
know,
I was saying.
That was how
episode
Tyson
1.
fell off.
I bet my two
Tyson
B's
would
to
come
your
off
one.
like a bulldog.
I bet my 2 B's to your 1. What's good?
Just
We both
like-
got we both got the pay-per-view. My 2 B's to your 1. It's on the docket. Let's go. What's good?
I don't care. We could do it. Ain't no thing to me. I mean, but like even with overall legacy, Tyson had a great run. Everybody remembers Tyson.
Everybody knows Tyson.
Because he had a
Everybody
great run.
don't know Roy
because
Jones.
he had a good run. Like, is Michael Vick one of the best quarterbacks of all time? No, he's not even in the top 10.
God.
Mike
Roy
Tyson
Jones
not in
is
the
not
top
even
10.
in his-
Mike Tyson is not in the top 10 of boxers. I'm trying
Your
to tell
list.
you.
Your list.
Everybody's list, bro. Like when you come to like.
He's in the top 10. What the hell are you talking about?
Maybe he's in the top 10. All right. Maybe he's in the top 10. Maybe he's in the top 10. But like, come on. But there's so many.
Foreman.
There's so many other
Tyson,
fighters that I would put in front of
Frazier.
Tyson,
Like,
though. There's so many other fighters I would put in front of Tyson, though. I'm
who?
sorry.
Let's name him right now. Let's put this motherfucker on the spot right now on the motherfucking MarcWes Podcast. What are you saying?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, of course. No brainer.
Floyd Mayweather.
Better than Tyson?
Yeah.
Are we talking about technically or?
Oh, now you.
Nah, cause we talking about.
Oh, we talking about technically. Yeah. Yes.
Nah.
We're not gonna argue they are, but who could be possibly?
Muhammad
I
Ali's
would say
Muhammad Ali's number 1. We both agree.
Yeah, I'll go Joe Louis.
What, number 2?
I'll go Joe Louis.
Joe Louis, number 2?
I'm just talking about boxers better
you
than
just putting
Tyson.
them. All right.
Boxers
All right,
better than
we got
Tyson.
Muhammad Ali,
Frazier.
Joe Louis. Frazier is better than Tyson?
Frazier better than Tyson. He was a beast. Frazier, I would say George Foreman. I would say George Foreman as well. Rocky Marciano. Gotta put Rocky Marciano. He's undefeated. Rocky Marciano. So those are all. See, the question for me is he better than fighters like, I don't know, like Chavez or Pacquiao, you know?
Yes.
I feel like he's on that level to me. Like,
Yeah,
he
it's
comes
fair
in
to
there.
you.
Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard I'd put in there as well.
Sugar Ray got to go up there.
Tyson is better to me than Hagler. He's better than Hearns. You know, I put him over Klitschko, even though Klitschko had a great career too. I put Tyson over Klitschko. See, Lennox Lewis. There's Lennox Lewis, and then there's Evander Holyfield. You know, I feel like he's kind of in that. Right, and he destroyed Tyson.
They beat Tyson when he was on depressants.
It doesn't matter.
How many? Like, fuck
That's
that
why I
now,
said.
man.
That's why I said he had a good run.
Hold on. Wait.
He had one of the best
I'm gonna ask you
boxing
this
runs of
question
all
real quick.
time. But
gonna
he's
ask-
not.
No. I'm gonna ask
top
you this
7.
question real quick, Marcus. I'm a fighter. When you fight, it's towards it's aggression, right? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's a form
All right,
of
cool.
aggression.
It's a point of aggression. Boom. I'm on depressants that keep that aggression in me. It doesn't come out.
So
I'm not gonna
supposed to-
respect a win.
I'm
off
supposed
of
to feel
Lennox
sorry.
Lewis. Off of Lennox Lewis. You feel me? He lost to Lennox
Had
Lewis
a pretty decent
on
career too.
No, he lost to Lennox Lewis on depressants. Now, I feel you with the Evander Holyfield, but like if I'm on depressants, it's not your fault I'm on depressants. I should have motherfucking known not to be on depressants. But again, it goes back to like the Heat in the finals. We didn't have Dragic and Bam was injured also. So
Bring
again,
it back to
like
the
when
Heat.
you won against me, I was on depressants. So that aggression that I was having, I couldn't even much. So it's an asterisk. toward
Marcus
the
is
win.
right. It's not. All right, Marcus. I agree with Marcus. It's not his fault, and like you said, right, boxing is about aggression, but it's also about discipline. It's about discipline. Whose fault was it that you're fucking around, fucking with hookers in Japan or whatever the fuck, and you're on the presents and you're fucking doing this drug? You might be on cocaine.
I don't know.
Boxing is about discipline too, bro.
I don't know about
so
if y'all know, but his family has a history of mental illness. His motherfucking sister is retarded.
That's his
Him
problem.
kinda
We're talking
also-
about in the sport. We're not talking about your problems outside of the sport. We're talking about you as a boxer. Once you get in that ring, all that shit is out the window, right? Family history. If you don't got discipline, that shit's out the window. Like you got
Tyson
fucked
knock
up.
out
You
all
got fucked
these
up by
motherfuckers.
Lewis. You got fucked up by Holyfield. So I think those already. You got to put Holyfield Lewis above
Are
him.
we talking about Tyson with Customato, or are we talking about Tyson after Customato?
We're talking about Tyson overall as a boxer.
Tyson overall.
Overall,
as
his
a
whole
boxer.
career.
Tyson overall as a boxer, because his career after he got out of prison was not that long. Let's just keep it on 1K.
And it was
Now,
garbage. That's the main thing. Because there's a lot of boxers that come back from retirement, like Bernard Hopkins. Like, he's another boxer. That's another boxer that I would say, went
than
through
Tyson?
similar situation. He's on the same level to me. He doesn't have the best run. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Michael Vick had one of the best
Trust me,
runs
we all fuck
in
with each other
football.
in this
Bo
career.
Jackson had one of the best runs for those couple
Again,
years
you
that
gotta
he even
understand,
played.
When you
But
talk about boxing,
when you talking about all
when
time,
you talk about boxing,
nah.
you talk about George Foreman, you talk about Muhammad Ali, you talk
Yep.
about Mike Tyson, you talk about Mayweather. You're not talking about Roy Jones. When people bring up boxing, you're not thinking about Roy Jones. That speaks for itself.
I don't know.
At the end of the day,
Roy-
you talk about Klitschko. You talk about certain people like you're like Tyson. You're a freak of nature without having to look like like Shaq.
But did Tyson ever move up in weight and win a
He
championship?
didn't have to,
'Cause that's what
he
Roy
was
Jones
going
did.
up against people like Biggs, knocking out motherfuckers that 6'9",
Yeah, but
7
did he
foot.
ever move up in weight and actually win a championship like Roy Jones did?
He didn't have to. He's a heavyweight. Like, what the fuck?
I know,
Where else
but,
you gonna go?
But still, that is something that Tyson could never do and would never do.
he was already there.
He
I don't
would
need
never.
to, no,
there's no way,
You need
bro.
to change the question. All right, go down.
He did not have the
going
longevity.
up.
I
He's
feel
already
like-
there.
I feel
like what do you mean?
Roy Jones had better longevity than Mike Tyson. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Roy Jones was
Tyson.
a better, I would say, is a better overall fighter than Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was just a knockout artist. He was a knockout artist and
Is
probably
it my
the
fault I can knock your ass out in the
knockout.
first or the second
But
round?
that's not all
Is
fighting.
it my fault, Chris?
It's not all fighting.
The same way I said that.
It's not all fighting, and he felt that in that Buster Douglas fight. And who is Buster Douglas? And why you letting Buster Douglas beat you? Buster Douglas had a mediocre career. Come on, man. Like,
Right,
if you're a
man.
real fighter, you're not
I
gonna
don't
let
know about you.
somebody like Buster Douglas
but real
beat you.
boxers like my dog Chris.
Because it's
knows
not all about knocking somebody
He
out. It's all
knows
about
that
avoiding hits
you're
as well.
human. You're
It's all
human
about
just like
avoiding
me.
hits.
Nah, I hear you. I feel you 100%. It's about avoiding hits. All
He
that.
couldn't do that
But
against
like,
Lennox
nigga,
Lewis. He couldn't
if
do
my
that against Evander
motherfucking- If I
Holyfield.
used to be homeless, if I used to have to rob and do all type of craziness, and the
I am not gonna feel
and the
bad for you.
motherfucker
I ain't
that-
feeling bad for you,
The
bruh.
motherfucker that
Like,
saved
I'm judging
me
you on sports.
wind up
Yeah,
dying.
yeah,
You don't think
props
that
to you,
it's gonna
yeah.
affect certain people more? It's
Props
just like people
to you,
going to the
bruh.
military and watching motherfuckers die, and some people come with PTSD.
I understand. You're a fan of Tyson. Obviously, your
It's
dog
not
is
even
named
being
Tyson.
A fan of Tyson.
Obviously, you're a fan of Tyson. We get that.
Tyson
I understand your fandom.
Oh my
But as
God.
far as him being the best fighter of all time,
I didn't
he's
say
not.
that. We agreed
He's
on
not.
Muhammad Ali. What the fuck you talking about?
But he's not in top 5.
How?
He's not top 7.
All right, we're gonna let y'all comment when my
He's top
dog
10
Chris
though. He's top
posts
10
this
though.
shit up.
He's top 10.
Comment and eat this motherfucker. You feel me? Because it just doesn't make any sense. He's not in top 5. Tyson is not in top 5. This is what Marcus Benjamin on the Benjamin Report is saying.
I give you the facts, not emotion.
Oh, all right,
All right.
it's cool.
All right. So
Everybody got a drink.
I think all right, I'm gonna give my opinion, and Wes called me a boxer. I'm not a boxer. I'm just a boxing enthusiast.
Enthusiast. My bad.
The
my
same
bad.
way they know their football, they know their NBA, they know I'm more like into boxing and MMA. I'll say that I think Tyson is more, I would say more technically sound.
Exactly.
But because Roy Jones, when he came out into the scene, he was more like just like from what I heard analysis say was that he would do a lot of shit wrong, but it was just that his athleticism was what really got him to fuck with people. Like he really whooped people off his athleticism. Now, what's the first thing to go as you get older? Is usually your athleticism and your reflexes and your fast twitch, whatever muscle shit. And it seems like Tyson
been lost that though.
That's true too. But that's why this is a dope fight to watch.
Been
Like,
lost that.
and I hope it's not some exhibition where they're just pity patting. I hope these motherfuckers come to fucking throw. Hey, on my way here, I just passed by Scarlett's is showing Tyson versus Jones, baby.
Oh yeah.
By the way, strip clubs are back in Miami. Just to let y'all
When
know.
is that fight?
I think it's like in a month, so I think it's the end of November, somewhere around there.
I just feel like Roy Jones has done more towards the end of his career, more than what Tyson did towards the end. I think a lot of Tyson fans, I think a lot of Tyson fans get enamored with the run that he had, which can be argued is the best boxing run of all time, especially of how young he was.
Yeah.
Just coming out the gate, just knocking people out. But boxing is about longevity. The actual fight is really about longevity. Can you last to the rounds? Do you have the heart, the determination to keep going, to keep moving forward, not only just in a fight, but year after year after year? And that's why you got to give, Mayweather, hell yeah. You doubted that Mayweather was better than Tyson? That's just ridiculous. Mayweather is definitely better boxer than Tyson. Over year after year.
Better boxer, he's just not exciting.
He's not a better knockout artist.
People don't like because he's not exciting. Yeah, he's not a knockout artist. So
he's not a knockout
that's
artist.
That's why people
obviously
put it.
Tyson is a better knockout artist and possibly the best knockout artist of all
but
time.
I feel Mayweather the reason why he changed his game because they stole in the fucking Olympics. You feel what I'm saying? So he like, all right, if they're just going on points, then fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel him. But a technical boxer, not Roy Jones, but Mayweather got him. But if you talking about all around boxing, taking the hits while giving the hits, Tyson got him. You feel me? Because Mayweather don't really take hits, and I feel him because at the end of the day, like it's my job to dodge the fucking hits. Like it's not my fault that I'm dodging. You can't land them fucking blows.
Right.
But
exactly.
Tyson could absorb them blows. Tyson didn't really get hits like that. He knocked you out in the first round. Like so like let's just be real.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Roy Jones is gonna pepper him for enough rounds. I feel like at the end of the day.
All right, man. That's why we already got the bet online. We got it online on the docket. When it happens the way Wes says it's gonna happen, Westerdamus. Make sure you comment.
Westerdamus that had the Heat win in the finals.
Eat them in the comments, please. Thank you very much.
Just like you had the Heat win in the finals, right? But you know,
so
the Benjamin Report had that one right.
Yeah, Benjamin Report did have that right. Since we're on boxing, we're gonna start to end this